She doesn't have another jacket. I'm going to wear both her jacket and my jacket. How about that? Are we having fun? Yeah. How about that, huh? We certainly are. And Val was talking about a lot of sexy talk, wasn't she? Just getting me worked up. All that sexy talk. Sex clubs, swingers clubs. Reminds me, you know what my safe word is? Harder. Doesn't work out too well. Well, hey, we've been having some fun, right? We've been getting some jollies. We've been having a few laughs. I don't want to change the tone of the show dramatically, but I guess that's what we got to do, guys. I wouldn't feel right about it if I got in front of a beautiful audience like this and I didn't take just a little bit of time to talk about some of these serious issues plaguing our country. Who's with me? Where are my social justice warriors at? Just me? Just me in Elkhart, Indiana? This will be great, guys, I promise you. We're going to change the world tonight. By the end of the night, we'll all be out here in the street with our protest signs, right? I'm going to write some of these protest songs, y'all. This is an older song. Are we all right over here? Guys, you're going to want to hear this, I promise you. It's an older song, but it's as true today as it was when I first wrote it. This is called The Injustice Blues. This is about prison reform. This will be fun, I promise. So, you know, with some of these serious issues, if we're not willing to talk about it, how's it going to get fixed, right? So let's do it. 3 years served in Leavenworth for crimes I didn't do. Only prison bars and solitude and my cellmate Bruce. The injustice is too much to bear as the unfair days they pass. Every day at noon, Bruce holds me down and makes love to my... Okay, hold on a second. Because this is an older song, you understand? No. I should have looked at these lyrics before I just came up here and tried to change them. Hell no! No one's going to join me on the protest? Hell no! We won't go. Guys, take some cuties over here. It's hell no, we won't go. Sorry about okay. We'll get there. We'll get there together. Alright, sorry about that. Verse 2. Sorry. Justice is blind, they say. She must have gone deaf too. She can't hear the cries of desperate men, accused without the proof. These steel bars from our spirit, our homes die behind these walls. At shower time, Bruce likes to use my mouth to wash his... Listen, guys. This all happened so long ago, you understand? I don't know what bringing up all this stuff from the past is going to do to help us with the prison overpopulation. You know, there's other things we can protest, guys. Right? We don't have to do that. We can protest. There's lots of bad stuff going on in this country. Am I right? Y'all still with me? Hell no! Now nobody wants to go. That's great. Guys, I've been writing some of these shorter protest songs. If you take out some of the lyrics, you can really see the poetry that I'm doing up here. I don't know why that was funny. This is a short protest song called Hands. I hope y'all enjoy it. Poor folks' hands are cracked and rough from working every day. Rich folks' hands are smooth as silk, they got it made in the shade. Hands jerk off dicks, that's what hands are for. Somebody's jerking me off and it feels like they're poor. That's right, that song's about wage inequality. We always send the poor to do the dirty work around here, isn't that right? Hell no! See, this is how a grassroots movement gets started, guys. slowly but surely. You guys brought your protest signs, right? We're gonna get out in the street. We're gonna change this world. Oh, shit. I guess the protesting's not working too well. We can just hang out, right? And just talk. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? All right, enough of that. It got real quiet in here. Is everything okay? I'm having fun. Give it up for Val one more time, right? And give it up for your lovely wait staff. We got Ryan back there. We have JP and Morgan. JP and Morgan. They're offering financial advice if you need some. And Amy's back there. All right, let's set the table here. Well, we got to do something to change the world. That's my opinion. So pardon me for trying, you know. Figure we got to do something. It's going to hell in a handbasket out there, don't you guys think? Yeah. The world's falling apart. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I got one of these brand new cars. Whenever I put it in drive, the doors just lock automatically. I mean, they're taking away our freedoms one at a time, don't you think? You agree with me? Back in my day, guys, we had the God-given right to just throw ourselves out of a moving car anytime we felt like it. It was called freedom. We loved it. This is the part of the show where it sounds like I'm starting a rally. This guy's like, yes, sir. Tuck and roll anytime you want. It's a crazy mixed up world. I found out last week my neighbor is hooked on methamphetamines, y'all. Is this relatable up here? It can be. I drove through Gary. That's rough. Yeah, my neighbor's hooked on methamphetamines. It's sad. It's a real bad news for me, honestly, though, because I told him that I'd give him $20 every time he mowed my lawn. He mowed my lawn 4 times yesterday. I don't need that kind of lawn care. You understand? Not yet. The young people are sending dick pics to each other. I don't mean to alarm any of the older community who might be in attendance here, but it's shocking. It's true. The young people are sending pictures of their wieners to each other digitally online. You got a young guy right here. I see you. How many have we sent today, man? 4 or 5 at least. The lighting's pretty good in the bathroom. I'll say that. Check it out. I'm trying to help the young people, okay? Listen, young man, I'm not saying don't send the dick pics. I'm saying if you got to, you got to. But do what I do, okay? Class it up a little bit. Instead of dick pics, I do cock portraits. Check that out, huh? What's the word I'm looking for? Aristocratic? Classy? I do sell these as a merchandise item. If you want to grab one of these after the show. Mother's Day is right around the corner, y'all. And I know what you're thinking, that's pretty big. I don't know if I got the wall space for something like that. I do have some smaller ones, little Whistler's Mother going on there. And some nice refrigerator magnets if that's one of your size. So get your hands on those while supplies last. Crazy mixed up world out there. Yeah, so I'm traveling around doing comedy. I'm from Missouri originally, driving around. Man, when you travel around and do comedy, you get to stay at a lot of these fancy schmancy hotels, you know, with the number in the name. 8. Mostly 8s. They're nice. They're pretty nice. You know what I mean? I don't know about super, but they're pretty nice. I am driving around to a lot of these comedy shows. I'm driving because they won't allow me at the airports anymore, guys. They won't let me at the airports. because I think that the TSA checkout is a little bit sexually arousing. Who's with me? Anybody else enjoying their time at the TSA? I see you guys back there. It's fun, right? Check me out, TSA. I'm into it. Check me out, see what you think, right? I like it. By the time I get my belt and my shoes off, woo! It's like, well, now I probably have over 3 ounces of fluid on me. It's a pretty good coming in your pants joke, right? Pretty good stuff. I am driving around, and man, when I drive to a lot of these smaller towns, I love it, guys. I love the small town. I'm from a small town. I'm a small town guy. I love driving in, and you start driving through the cornfields and the wheat fields and all the agriculture, and I start feeling a little more manly than I really am, a little more masculine, and next thing you know, I start talking like Sam Elliott from the Roadhouse movie. You guys know who Sam Elliott is, right? God, what a manly fucking voice. He did all the most masculine voiceovers back in the day. He did the voiceovers for Beef. Here's what's for dinner. He did the commercials for Coors. Original. That's a manly voice, right? I'd like to hear him do a not so masculine product. That'd be fun, right? Like a dildo advertisement. The 2020 Chevy Eldorado. We don't just raise the bar. We are a bar of silicon. You put it up inside your body if that's what you're into. Chevy Eldorado. Get on out there and go fuck yourself now. That'd be the tagline, right? That's fun. Well, give it up for me. I'm a brand new father. Not a lot of comments saying, give it up for me. I'm trying to be a pioneer here. Give it up for me. I'm a brand new father, y'all. I say brand new. She's a couple years old. I don't know. It changes every year. Just out here avoiding my family for weeks at a time. Man, when you have a kid, it makes you start thinking long term. You know what I mean? I got to start changing some of my habits. I got to start thinking long term. I want to be there for her first cigarette. Over the holidays, somebody did get my daughter a teepee for Christmas, like a children's play tent that's decorated pretty culturally inappropriately, like a Native American teepee. I have an Indian teepee in my fucking living room, dog. It's fun for the baby girl. She likes it. It has added some weird racial tension to the living room for just no reason whatsoever, you know. I'm like, you gotta eat your vegetables. She's like, how long will the white man promise ice cream and deliver only vegetables? Well, that's enough. You gotta go to your room. You need my reservation? She cries the whole way there. Now there's a trail of tears in the living room, guys. Oh! Guys, that's the first of many genocide jokes we're gonna cover here tonight. It's fun. So, you know, we got this kid now, and me and my wife, we don't want to be like a boring couple, you know, so we're trying to add some, fun and games into the bedroom. You guys know what I'm talking about when I do my shoulders like this and I say fun and games into the bedroom? We started with naked Scrabble. Not as much fun as you might think it is, y'all. You're laying there naked, you got the letters all spread out in front of you. You can't use any of the words you're thinking of, you know. Dong is not in the official dictionary. Skin tag is a compound word. There's no hyphens in the bag, you know. We tried naked battleship, those pieces hurt like fuck. My wife's like, is your battleship in A9? I'm like, it's one of the A-holes. Definitely. I got a pretty good idea which one. I do talk in my sleep. Anybody else talking in their sleep? mumbler here, mumbling a little bit. Yeah, that's not fun, especially if you're married. Last week I woke up, my wife was like, "You're at it again, you were talking in your sleep." And I was like, "Ah, shit. What did I say?" And she said, "This is a new one. This is a new one. You farted, and then you turned over your right shoulder and you said, 'Oh, I'll talk to him about it tomorrow.'" I'm having full-blown conversations in the middle of the night with my own butthole, y'all. I was like, "I'm sorry, baby, I don't know what that was about." She's like, "I don't know what it was about either. I'm just excited I'm not the only one around here talking to an asshole." Zane got me. Got me. So I am separated. Those jokes are a little old. They're a little old. Yeah, we decided we're going to split up like last year before the holidays. Man, divorce news, it'll have a profound effect on, go ahead and grab that. Finding out you're going to get divorced will have a profound effect on your New Year's resolution list, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before I found out, the New Year's resolution list was like, clean up the garage, fix up the back bedroom. After I found out that we're getting split up, garage didn't even make the list, y'all. I got 4 things on my New Year's resolution list. All 4 of them are make love to a black lady. It's gonna be a wild 2024, right? We might have to get started on these resolutions next week, maybe. Good old Elkhart, Indiana. I am battling loneliness, though. You know what I mean? Who else is lonely out there? Lonely. It's a battle, y'all. I'm battling loneliness. I'm thinking about getting one of those rubber butts. One of those rubber sex butts you see in the sex websites. I love the dudes over here pretending they have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those rubber sex butts. Mainly just have somebody to talk to, though. Trampled all over that punchline. Hey, pay attention back there, guys. I'll tell the jokes. Sorry, just gonna turn on this whole table. What was I talking about? My loneliness. Been working on the Tinder profile, getting that ready. It's not very good. I'm not a hugely adventurous guy. I'll put it to you this way. Whenever I look on the porno websites and we're searching for keywords, I'm looking for kissing. That's my keyword in the porno. No? It's the grossest thing you can do these days. Kissing. Is anybody else into kissing besides me? Just me and this guy? Shit, he came here with somebody. I was getting excited with this elderly biker. This dude locking lips later on night, maybe. If I play my cards right. So yeah, getting ready for all that. It's gonna be wild. I assume I'll probably go on a lot of shitty dates. Is anybody here on date night? Date nights?
We are.
Yeah, we know.
We're on a date.
Dates happening here.
Hey, no we're not.
Liar.
Comedy is a great date night, for sure.
Okay, this is a joke.
You guys are brother and sister or something?
Sorry.
Alright, hey, we'll get your details, we'll get all your details after the
Do
show.
not tell Jen's mom.
I thought this was speed dating.
What was this?
I thought this was speed dating.
Alright, I'll come down there and interview you guys and get all the information. When she works where? And the whole room's interested, I swear.
Way around the room real fucking quick.
Okay.
She'll be there. Yeah, if you can't keep up with her.
I shouldn't have opened this up to crowd participation. That's my fault. Well, comedy's a great date night, for sure. I'll tell you what's not a fun date night, a murder mystery night. You guys ever done a murder mystery night? Not fun, don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
murder that shit tonight.
Okay. Let's get this guy a couple more beers, 2 more beers. But let's make him go outside and drink. Murder mystery night. That's what I was talking about before that guy started shouting. Don't go on a murder mystery night, y'all. It's not fun. If you have to go on a murder mystery night, do what I do. Spice things up by planting evidence on some of the other people around you. I mean, it fucks the game up, but it makes it a lot more fun for you. You know? You get to the end of the night and they're like, I'm pretty sure that Greg is the murderer. But what about all this cocaine we found in Jameson's backpack? Anybody ever get taken to the pumpkin patch for a date night? Pumpkin patch? Or maybe the apple picking? Or the blueberry picking? I don't know what kind of produce you guys are picking up here. It's a terrible date night. Guys, that's farm work. That's farm work people are paying $20 to go do at the pumpkin fucking patch. God. Any farmers in the house? No farmers catching the hot comedy show on a Friday, Saturday night, whatever night this is? Well, let's talk some shit on farmers. That's a hard job, guys. Being a farmer is a hard job. Dare I say it, that job sucks. Maybe you've heard this before. A lot of people say prostitution is the oldest profession. That's not true. Hand clap for prostitution, guys. You support the local businesses. A lot of people say prostitution is the oldest profession. That's not true. The fucking archaeological evidence would point to agriculture, farm work. That's the first job we came up with. That's the oldest profession. And it sucks so bad that immediately somebody was like, man, I would suck a dick to not have to do all this farm work. And we invented the second oldest profession, guys. That's how that happened. I'm not a historian. Just got this dinner jacket, that's all.
Common sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Farmers, doctors. Any doctors in the house? That's another profession I don't completely trust. Any doctors? Yeah, doctors. I don't know if I can trust them. I had a doctor last week tell me he thought I might have a problem with alcohol. I didn't even have an appointment with this guy. I just farted in an elevator with him. He said it smelled like sclerosis. That's probably bad news. That's probably some pretty bad news. My friend Joe, last year, had a surgery to remove a cyst from his butthole. Are we done eating? Good job. I was like, Joe, that butthole surgery sounds painful. He was like, yeah, it hurt a lot. Keep it quiet now. But he probably, and then I had a thing that I had to say. I promise you, my punchline is going to be better. But let's hear yours first. Let's do this. This will be fun. He came on a table. No. We'll try mine, okay? My friend Joe was like, yeah, that butthole surgery did hurt. But it's kind of like when you get your tonsils taken out. You get all the popsicles you want. These guys get it. He's putting the popsicles up his asshole. You guys get it? That's why he came on the table. My new writing partner. Give it up. I'm into it. Doctors. I'm at that age, guys, I gotta get my prostate checked. Boo, right? Any advice from the older gentleman in here? No advice. Just don't do it. Is that the advice? Just don't do it? I gotta get my prostate checked, y'all. Before I get it checked, I want to get it looked at. I think there's a difference. I want to get it looked at by a guy, maybe a doctor. Maybe just this old biker guy in the back. Maybe I can trust him. I'm gonna get this old biker guy to look at it from across the room, from across like a pretty big room, right? With like some binoculars, some opera glasses. I gotta get this guy's name. He's gonna help me out. Ben? Ed. I'm gonna get some medical advice from Ed, and I may get to make out with Ed. Maybe just hold hands. We'll start slow. We'll do a little first base action. Doctors, healthcare professionals. I found this out. This was shocking to me. Last week, I found out that my dentist is moonlighting as a sex worker, y'all. Part-time sex worker. The same guy who puts his hands in my mouth is punching the time clock as a dentist and going out into the evening time as a man gigolo, doing God knows what. It kind of makes sense when you think about it, you know what I mean? He doesn't even have to change any of the things that he says to do his jobs. He's like, open your mouth, you're gonna feel some pressure. What a cavity, I gotta get in there. When was the last time you had a cleaning? This guy at the bar might be the only guy listening to this joke. Are we still having fun? God damn it! Is Elkhart the RV capital of the world? Yeah, making a lot. I used to live in an RV. I lived in an RV for 2 whole years of my life, guys. This is what I learned. If you live in an RV, park that motherfucker next to a real working toilet somewhere. Because you kind of don't have one. That's a recreational vehicle, which means that's a recreational toilet. Let me tell you guys, all of my shits are business decisions. That was my RV joke. It's pretty good, no? Not bad, not bad. So we were shitting on doctors. Yeah, I don't trust them either. It's a good thing though, because I never have to go to the doctor, guys. I never get sick. Despite the fact that I look pretty sick. It's true. I look unwell. I look like I'm dying from something. I look like all of the proceeds from tonight's show should go to fund research to cure whatever this is. You know who told me that I look gross? None of my friends had the balls to tell me. You know who told me? Hollywood. They told me right to my face, guys. I went out to Los Angeles. I was out there for about 12 years. I was trying to get into the acting business. Didn't go so hot, y'all. They were like, no thanks, man. We're not going to do Ernest Goes to Rehab. I did get some work as a background actor. Do you guys know what a background actor is? You just walk around, you don't have any lines. I was a background actor on that TV show Scrubs. Do you guys remember that show Scrubs? It's been off the air for like 20 years. Things are going pretty well for me. I was in the background actor's room, and the director came in and he said, okay, so one of our actors didn't show up today. We've got 2 lines we're going to give out to one of you lucky background actors. Who wants them? Everybody put their hands in the air, except for me, because I know by now they don't want Orville Redenbacher's weird grandson. Let's try a different one. They don't want Tony Hawk after an accident. They don't want Bill Nye if the experiment was cooking meth. Yeah, they don't want that in their TV show. But no, the director looked around the room and he goes, you're perfect. Perfect, guys. I've never been perfect for anything in my whole life. I read the script, it was 2 lines, it was an AIDS patient. That feels pretty good, Hollywood, thanks. Told you right to your face. AIDS. It turns out I do have a type, guys. Cancer, meth, AIDS. If you're dying slowly, I need to play that part, and it's probably set in. They need to participate, guys. It's not. They have to. It's a necessity for these guys. It kept happening. It kept happening over and over and over again to me, for sure. They were shooting a scene. One month, the crew came through, they were shooting a scene at a crack house. Perfect for me, right? I never found out if I was buying or selling crack, but I was there, guys. I was in the background doing my crack thing. About a week later, they were shooting a scene at an AA meeting. Perfect. This guy looks like he's had about 12 bad years, right? It was maybe a month later, a camera crew came through. They were filming a Holocaust documentary, guys. You take the work where you can get it, you know what I mean? Take the work where you can get it. So yeah, I look gross. I guess I should go see a therapist or something. I've been bummed out, guys. You want to talk about my sadness? We got lots of reasons, right? The divorce, I look like a Holocaust survivor. We've talked about it. I've been so sad lately that I've been using the power wheelchair at the grocery store. If you look sad enough, man, they'll let you do it. No one's gonna pull you over and check your credentials, you know. So there I was, Elkhart, Indiana. There I was, rolling around Home Depot, looking sad, feeling sad, right, in my heart. And I had to buy some rope. For an unrelated reason, you know what I mean? It was an unrelated purchase, but I still wanted to check on the Home Depot people, see if they would check on me emotionally. They did not, guys, not at all. I was checking out up front. I was landing on pretty thick. The lady was like, "Did you find everything you needed here at Home Depot today?" And I was like, "Yeah. I think this rope might solve all my problems." Nothing, guys. She didn't even flinch. Like, "Well, I hope your day turns around, sir. Here's your rope." Sent me right out the door. I'm just saying, don't go to Home Depot for the emotional support, guys. You're not going to find it, okay? They got rope, they got ladders, they got fucking rat poison you could probably in one of these aisles. They got circular saws. I don't know how messy you want to get with this thing, but you might be walking around Home Depot thinking those terrible dark thoughts. It's written right on the fucking wall at Home Depot. You can do it. We can help. Cut it out, Home Depot. Get in the saving lives business out there. Jeez Louise. So yeah, I've been bummed out. Most of the time, people don't even really want to watch me tell jokes. I'll put it to you this way. I got put on suicide watch last month. Even the nurses went out to smoke a cigarette during my set. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming and seeing some live comedy. How about? It's not easy to be a performer, right, Val? These guys have been nice, but it's not easy to be a performer. When I was a kid, I didn't want to be a performer. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. I want to be one of those doctors that sits around and plays with boobies all day. Anesthesiologists, I believe they're called. Yeah. You guys are right to not laugh at that. That's a sexual assault joke. He was dressed like a doctor, so some of these idiots couldn't, tell. But we're having fun. This has been a blast for sure. Are we having fun at that back table? I'm scared to talk to you guys, because, who knows what's going on back there. They are like a biker gang. I talked to the youngest member, and I felt like I was about to get stabbed. And then I talked to the oldest member, and I felt like I was about to make love to him. It's a wild thing going on back there. It's a completely wild thing they got going on back there, and I'm not into it. Well, shoot. You guys were kind of into some dick jokes. You want just a handful of dick jokes here? I do about a handful. I do about a handful. Anybody over here measuring their wiener? This guy? Who's measuring their wiener? This lady's This lady's measuring her 3-inch wiener. Hey, you're welcome. These days, you don't know. You don't know what's going on. I mean, I've got a daughter. She's got a pretty big penis. All right, we're falling apart here. Wiener jokes. That's what we're going to do. Anybody measuring their wiener? This guy is? I measure mine all the time, guys. I don't reach for the ruler, though. I've got one of those kitchen counter scales that my wife counts calories and portions with. I'm interested in finding the weight. The weight of my wiener table over here. 63 grams, y'all. 63 motherfucking grams. Be impressed, Elkhart, Indiana. That's heavy. That's pretty heavy. You guys are a smart crowd, right? You guys know, once you know the weight, you can just dip it into a graduated cylinder full of water to find the volume. That's science 101, right? Where are my fishermen out? Find out what kind of draft your boat has, am I right? And you guys are smart. You know, once you know the weight and the volume, just a couple quick calculations to find your density. Am I the only one walking around knowing my dick density? Come on, Elkhart, get it together. This guy's crunched the numbers. Come on, bud. We know what's up. Ooh, that feels dense. That feels real dense, guys. Watch out for this guy. Wiener jokes. Are the wiener jokes going south? We're going to do them anyway. I don't care. These guys are having an intimate conversation over these twisted iced teas. This is an interesting fact, table over here. They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because it's covered in barnacles. Are we doing all right up front? I got like 6 more of these wiener jokes. I'm not asking you guys, I'm asking these ladies. Can we get through like 6 more? Okay. All right. They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because this one time it broke in half. Okay, alright? They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because I'm consulting with a team of scientists on how to raise it. This is a fun crowd. This is a good crowd. This has been fun. They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because it's led to the deaths of almost 1,500 people. That doesn't even make any sense. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause for being an awesome audience. Right? They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because of all the poor quality semen. This guy like that one? That one was pretty good, right? You guys are a great crowd. Don't let anybody tell you different. They do, from time to time, refer to my cock as the Titanic. But that's because people were way more interested in it in 1999. Back when that movie came out, and I was graduating high school. All right. Guys, I've been having a blast up here. How about we play a couple more songs and call it a night? Actually, I don't think we're going to call it a night. I think we got a DJ coming in. It's a 420 party. We're gonna walk a mile this way and get high, and sort of walk back. It'll be fun. All right. Before we get going with some more songs, Can I get just a little bit more guitar in the monitor, please? That's perfect, thank you. All right, guys, this is summertime's right around the corner. I know it feels pretty fucking cold out there to me, right? Right table over here that's barely paying attention. I love you guys. You're the best table. You're the best table. You guys are probably the best table. I don't know what's going on. You guys are doing pretty good. Summertime's right around the corner, don't you know it? And man, I grew up in a small town. We didn't have no fancy swimming pools or anything like that. When it got hot, you just had to go down to a creek or a fishing hole and dip your head in there. Lots of country songs are written about this. This is my version. This is about a little area we had on Granddad's land. This is my family-oriented, fun-filled summertime jam. Go ahead and grab yourself a glass of water from the bar. You're gonna want to dip your toes in this one. This song's called Fishing Hole. I should come up with more creative titles, probably. Hope y'all enjoy it. On the creek that runs through Granddad's land, we used a shitload of concrete and built a little dam. It sure weren't the pool at the Ritz-Carlton, not even close, really. Just a damn fine place to fish and swim. Later on that summer, the fish all died. Shit. It was concrete poisoning to our surprise. Who knew that was even a thing that existed? Smelled like dead fish, so the stray cats came. And our favorite fishing hole finally got its name. Saddle up. When I was 13 years old, I would have sold my soul to hang out all day in the old pussy hole. Pussy hole, hole. I had so much fun in the pussy hole. How much fun did I have, you might ask? I'm about to tell you. Well, they say it's no use, but I still fished until I got my rod stuck in that barren ditch. Rolled up my pants like old Huck Finn, tried to pull my rod out. Got my foot stuck in the pussy hole. The pussy hole, hole, hole. When I was 13, I was too scared to put more than my middle finger in there. But the next summer when my balls got big, I was up to my ears. Face first in the pussy hole. Pussy hole, hole, hole. I got my foot stuck in. You gotta drag it out a little bit further. You gotta really stretch that out. And I was face first in. Yeah. Who's there? But this person walking in had so much fun in the pussy hole. Yeah. All right. Come on in, ladies. Bingo starts in an hour and a half. You ladies look fantastic. Let me be the first to say. All right, y'all, buckle up. We gotta play a sad song. They can't all be happy. This is a sad song, y'all. Pass the Kleenex around. Hey, you can hit on them after the show. Right? I got two songs left, and I call dibs on the one on the left. This is a sad song. It's about heartache, betrayal, lies,
I don't want to hear it. I'm going.
and deception. Yeah, you better step out. You better shut that. Hope y'all enjoyed. My roommate got himself a flashlight. Before I go any further, I should make sure we're all on the same page. Does everybody in the room know what a flashlight is? I'm talking to these two ladies, basically, aren't I? In case you don't know, a flashlight, it looks like a flashlight, but it ain't no flashlight, guys. You take the top off of it, and it's like a gooey, squishy. It's a fake vagina is what it is, guys. They're talking about fake vaginas right
Hold on a
now.
minute. 20 years single. I know what the fuck a flashlight is.
This guy owns a couple
Not
of
a
them.
flashlight, not a flashlight.
Okay, so we're all on the same page?
We're on the same page.
We all know what a fleshlight is, even these lovely ladies that walked in. Great. Again, I gotta remind you, this is a sad song. It's about heartache, betrayal, lies, and deception. I hope you all enjoy it.
There you go, man. Alright. It's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible.
My roommate got himself a flashlight, started making love to it every night. But he pulled and he jerked, he twisted and he twerked, now it don't work right. It's broken. He broke it. So then he got himself a paper towel tube, he filled it up with gummy bears and gummy worms too. Left it lying around, but he didn't tell me that it wasn't food. Lies and deception. So now I got myself a belly ache. I guess today I can skip my protein shake. I want to throw up what I just ate, cause it tastes like 1,000 wieners. So brother, throw me that caution flag if I'm about to eat something that you had rubbed on your dick, your butt, or your taint, or your dirty ball sack. So glad you listened to me. Throw everything we got in the kitchen in the trash. All right, we're having fun now, aren't we? Real quiet, really. These guys back here did not like this song about me eating my roommate's cum. And hey, listen, that'll happen sometimes, you know? Not everybody thinks this is hilarious as he did. Well, shoot, guys, we've had a good time. How about we play one more song and we call it a night? How about that? I've been Derek Luna. You guys have been fucking awesome. This has been a total blast factory. Make sure you stick around for the DJ we got coming up. 420 party. Smoke them if you got them. It'll be a good time. And make sure you tell Andy how much fun we had here tonight. And buy your tickets for the next comedy jam. Let's end it on a love song, how about, right? How about a little love in this room? This is a love song. I put out a whole album full of love. Getting a little rowdy. I'm into it. This is I put out a love album, a whole album full of love songs and romance ballads. This is the most romantic song on that album, guys. If you came here with somebody special, if you came here with some bye ladies, it's great to see you. It's great to see you both. God bless them. What was I doing? Oh yeah. This is a love song. If you came here with somebody special, I want you to get a little closer. You're about to fall in love all over again. I'm dedicating this one to this super rowdy table back here. That's on a double date. This is a love song that's going out to y'all. Girl, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Girl, if loving you is sin, I'm gonna pack my bags for hell tonight. you. And if your mouth was a bear trap, I'd say that's kind of odd. That's weird, right? That's a weird thing. But do you think you can hold that bear trap open long enough for me to stick a dick in without getting it chopped off? If your titties were made out of landmines, I'd reply, looks like I'm gonna be a double amputee before the morning light. No, I don't give a shit, 'cause I'm in love with you. I tried to warn you guys about how romantic it was about to get. And you guys at the bar looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? It's called love, Elkhart. It's called love. Get used to it now. No, I don't give a shit about your landmine tits or your bear trap mouth that nearly chopped off my dick. No. This is a true story. And relationships are a lot of work, aren't they, brother? I think we should see a doctor about your pussy filled with poison. 'Cause that's a medical condition, ladies. We can fix that. It's 2024. We just need the right OBGY. I don't know all the letters. I must be drunk because I still love you. Thank you guys so much for coming out to comedy night. And I've been there for you. You guys have been awesome. Single file line for the cock pictures, please.
Thank you.